Hey, there we go. Hello and good morning. It's video 928. Um, it's just after Easter 2023. I hope you had a good holiday if you celebrate Easter as a religious holiday or if you celebrate it as a secular holiday. Um, I know my family over time with my father, as he kind of had his own falling out with Catholicism, not for any sort of spiritual religious reasons. He just intellectually, I guess, he outgrew it. Um, so Easter really never was a we're going to celebrate the you know Jesus rising from the dead or rising to heaven or what have you. Maybe how you phrase that. But anyway, I don't want to talk about that. That's not what this is about. Um, yeah, I think uh, I feel a disturbance in the force, for lack of a better word. My spidey sense is tingly, and I think maybe there's something on the horizon that we need to be aware of just for our own sanity sake. And that is that at the moment in the United States, for long as I can remember, 50 some odd years, um, since what was Roe versus Wade was in the 70s, um, the crusade, the the one talking point of the Republican machine was abortion, anti-abortion, anti-abortion. I mean, you could have someone who thought that children needed to be fed, that guns were evil killing machines, tools, that you know, basically not a conservative Republican in any way, shape, or form, but just because, and they would talk to someone or a political person, and they would say, "Oh, but you don't believe in killing babies, do you?" And that would be the one issue that could turn someone to vote Republican, was the idea of abortion. You um, if it was phrased that way, they're killing babies. You know, murderer. Da, 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 da. Okay, it's an emotional thing. Um, and I think we need to prepare ourselves because that issue is there's now enough public support in the general population who see it for what it is, women's rights, um, who see the fallacy of it, who feel that uh, it's government overreach. You have some Republicans who are against abortion as killing things, but they don't like government outreach. They don't like government in their lives. Okay, so there's a variety of reasons. We saw in Kansas, for example, um, a very Republican state historically, Bob Dole. Uh, you know, when asked the general, this is the general populace, not legislatures. If legislatures have it their way, that's why we have all these bans going on, because they know that if they put it to the people of the state, once you get in the ballot box as it is, and no one can see how you vote, you may be a Republican who votes against abortion, or who votes for women's rights, who votes for, you're not going to vote for a complete and total ban on abortion. You may have caveats, 36 weeks, 30 weeks, 20 weeks, 10 weeks, whatever. But a total ban on abortion is not going to fly, even with a staunch Republican who, in every way, other way, shape, or form, is going to vote Republican. If you isolate that issue, okay. So, if the one thing that has been tried and true to get people to vote Republican is taken away, what's the next best thing to get people to get their torches and their pitchforks? Transgender people, children. You got to save the children. Save the children. Okay. So I kind of feel like we need to prepare ourselves, uh, and I hope I'm wrong. Well, I don't want to say I'm wrong. I hope that this idea is wrong. Um, but I hope that it doesn't come to pass. But I think we need to be prepared for a wave of transphobia and anti-transgender legislation from states, because I think this tried and true pro-life movement, as that deflates, and you can't scare people, and you can't play on their emotions with abortion anymore, uh, we're easy targets. I mean, we are. We're easy. We're easy, easy, easy. I mean, they've already said it at CPAC about how they want to eradicate us. And so, like I said, I think we just need to be ready for it. Be ready for it so that when it happens, if it happens, we're not caught off guard with it. And maybe this gives us some lead time now to build our defenses and to try to deflate it, so that it doesn't happen now. Um, we can hope that, much like abortion, the more and more people with transgender stuff, the more and more people that are educated, maybe that'll take away some of the sting of it. You know what I mean? Tennessee is in trouble right now with the getting rid of the two black representatives. That's a racial type thing, but uh, states right now that are kind of on the border, like North Carolina and some other things that could go either way. I think we just need to be prepared for a wave, I suppose. Um, I wanted to call it like the Red Scare, but that was McCarthyism, a Republican senator who used fear. The tactic is old, it's not new. They've been doing it for a while. It's kind of their thing. Um, but like I said, I think we just need to be prepared for that. So maybe I'll leave this here. Um, but yeah, be prepared. Gear yourself up, I guess is what I want to say. If you don't need it, we don't use it, fine. I would be totally happy with geez, you know what? I guess we can't use this tactic anymore. I will happily accept that. I will happily accept, geez, we were wrong about transgender people. I'll happily accept that as well. Uh, it just seems to be that there is a playbook of generating fear, and if it's not abortion, and it's not transgender, and it's not um, immigrants. I mean, it's a playbook. It's how they do their thing. Fear and making people angry and upset. So, all right, I'll end this here, and I wish you the best of luck in being your authentic self. I'm gonna make another one real quick, but I want to separate it from this. This one's kind of like a ah, and the other one's gonna be a mm. All right, so till next time, bye bye.